If your body feels different after 30, if you're gaining weight without changing anything, if your energy isn't the same and you don't recognize yourself anymore, listen carefully, because this is something no one really explains properly. There comes a moment in life where your body quietly changes the rules. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't come with a warning. One day, you just start noticing small things. You feel a little more tired than usual. You eat the same meals, but your weight slowly increases. Your motivation drops. Your sleep feels lighter, and your body doesn't respond the way it used to. And the most confusing part is that nothing in your lifestyle seems dramatically different, but your body is. After the age of 30, your body begins to shift from a state of growth into a state of preservation. When you were younger, your system was designed to build, to recover fast, to burn energy easily. You could eat more, move less, sleep poorly, and still maintain your weight and energy. Your body was more forgiving, but now it becomes more selective. It becomes more efficient in a different way. Instead of burning everything, it starts holding on to more. One of the first changes happening inside you is your metabolism. This is the rate at which your body burns calories to keep you alive and functioning. After 30, this rate begins to slow down gradually. Not drastically, but enough to create a difference over time. This means that the same food you used to eat before, the same portions, the same habits, now lead to a surplus of energy. And your body, being intelligent, stores that extra energy as fat. At the same time, something even more important is happening without you noticing. You are slowly losing muscle mass. This process is natural and happens with age if you don't actively work against it. Muscle is metabolically active, meaning it burns calories even when you're not moving. The more muscle you have, the more energy your body uses. So when you start losing muscle, your body becomes less efficient at burning calories. This creates the perfect environment for weight gain, even if your routine hasn't changed. And then come the hormones. These invisible messengers control almost everything in your body, from your hunger to your mood to how your body stores fat. After 30, your hormonal balance begins to shift. Growth hormone decreases, which affects your ability to burn fat and build muscle. In men, testosterone slowly declines, which impacts strength, energy, and fat distribution. In women, estrogen begins to fluctuate, affecting metabolism, appetite, and where fat is stored. At the same time, cortisol, the stress hormone, tends to increase due to modern life pressures. And when cortisol stays elevated for long periods, it signals your body to store more fat, especially around the abdominal area. This is why many people notice that even if their weight doesn't increase dramatically, their body shape changes. Fat accumulates more easily around the belly, while muscle tone decreases. The body feels softer, heavier, less defined. And this can be frustrating, especially when you feel like you're doing the same things as before. Another major change you might feel is a drop in energy. You wake up tired even after a full night of sleep. You feel a crash in the afternoon. You rely more on caffeine to get through the day. This isn't just because you're busy or getting older. It's because your body's energy production system is becoming less efficient. Inside your cells are tiny structures called mitochondria. They are responsible for producing energy. As you age, their efficiency decreases, meaning your body generates less energy from the same amount of food. On top of that, stress plays a bigger role than before. Responsibilities increase, pressure builds, and recovery time becomes shorter. Your body spends more time in a stressed state, which drains your energy and affects your sleep. And poor sleep creates even more imbalance, affecting your hunger hormones and making you crave more sugar and processed foods. All of this creates a cycle. You feel tired, so you move less. You move less, so you burn fewer calories. You burn fewer calories, so you gain weight. You gain weight, so your energy drops even more. And slowly, without realizing it, your body shifts into a completely different state. But here is something very important to understand. Your body is not broken. It is not working against you. It is adapting. It is responding to changes in age, environment, and lifestyle. The problem is not your body. The problem is that most people continue to treat their body the same way they did in their 20s. They follow extreme diets, thinking eating less will fix everything. They push themselves with intense workouts, thinking more effort will bring faster results. They cut out entire food groups, hoping for a quick solution, and sometimes they see short-term results. But then everything comes back, and often it comes back worse. This happens because those strategies don't match the biology of a body after 30. Your body now requires a different approach. It requires balance instead of extremes. It requires consistency instead of intensity. It requires understanding instead of punishment. The truth is, after 30, your body becomes more sensitive. It responds more strongly to what you eat, how you sleep, how you manage stress, and how you move. Small changes create bigger effects, and this can work against you, but it can also work in your favor if you know how to use it. When you start aligning your habits with how your body actually works now, everything begins to shift again. Your energy improves. Your metabolism becomes more efficient. Your body starts letting go of excess fat instead of holding on to it. You feel lighter, stronger, more in control. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think the solution is to do more, to push harder, to be stricter. But the real solution is to do things differently, to work with your body instead of against it. Because your body after 30 is not weaker, it is just different. And once you understand that difference, you unlock a completely new level of control over your health, your weight, and your energy. So if you've been feeling like something has changed, if you've been gaining weight without understanding why, if your body doesn't feel like it used to, now you know the truth. And more importantly, you now know that this is not the end of your energy, your shape, or your confidence. It's the beginning of a new phase, one where, if you understand your body, you can actually feel better than ever before. And now that you understand what's really happening inside your body after 30, the next step is learning how to work with it, not against it. Because the solution isn't to eat less and move more in a random, exhausting way. The solution is to be smarter, more precise, more aligned with how your body actually functions now. The first thing you need to shift is the way you think about food. After 30, your body doesn't respond well to extremes. Starving yourself, skipping meals, or cutting calories too aggressively might seem like a quick fix, but it actually slows your metabolism even more. Your body interprets that as a threat. It holds on to fat, reduces energy expenditure, and increases hunger signals. That's why so many people lose weight for a short time, and then gain it all back. Instead, your focus should be on nourishment. Your body now needs higher quality fuel, not just less fuel. Protein becomes one of your most powerful tools. It helps preserve and rebuild muscle, which keeps your metabolism active. It also keeps you full longer, reducing unnecessary cravings. Including a good source of protein in every meal can completely change how your body responds throughout the day. Along with protein, your body needs stable energy. This means choosing foods that don't spike your blood sugar and then crash it. When your blood sugar rises too quickly, your body releases insulin, and over time, this encourages fat storage, especially around the abdomen. So instead of relying on refined carbohydrates and sugary snacks, focus on whole foods that digest slowly and provide steady energy. This alone can reduce fatigue and help your body shift away from storing fat. Another key element is timing. After 30, your body becomes more sensitive to when you eat, not just what you eat. Late-night eating, constant snacking, or irregular meal patterns can disrupt your internal rhythm. Giving your body consistent eating times allows your metabolism to function more efficiently. Even something as simple as allowing a gap between meals instead of constantly eating can help your body regulate energy better. Now let's talk about movement, because this is where many people make a critical mistake. They think they need to do more cardio, more sweating, more exhausting workouts. But after 30, the most effective form of exercise is not endless cardio, it's strength. Building and maintaining muscle is one of the most powerful ways to increase your metabolism. Muscle burns energy even when you're resting. It supports your joints, improves your posture, and changes the way your body looks and feels. You don't need to train like an athlete, but you do need to challenge your muscles regularly. Even a few sessions per week can make a significant difference over time. This doesn't mean cardio has no place. It does, but it should support your body, not drain it. Walking, light jogging, or moderate activity can improve your heart health and help with fat loss without overwhelming your system. The goal is balance, not exhaustion. Recovery is just as important as effort. After 30, your body needs more time to repair and rebuild. Sleep becomes one of the most powerful tools for fat loss and energy. When you don't sleep enough, your hunger hormones become unbalanced. You feel more cravings, especially for sugar and high-calorie foods. At the same time, your body becomes more resistant to burning fat. So even if everything else is in place, poor sleep can slow down your progress. Improving your sleep doesn't require complicated strategies. It starts with consistency. Going to bed and waking up at similar times helps regulate your internal clock. Reducing screen exposure before sleep, creating a calm environment, and allowing your body to unwind can significantly improve the quality of your rest. And when your sleep improves, your energy naturally follows. Stress is another factor that cannot be ignored. After 30, your body becomes more reactive to stress. When stress is constant, your cortisol levels stay elevated, and this directly affects your ability to lose weight. It signals your body to hold on to fat and reduces your overall energy. Managing stress doesn't mean eliminating it completely, because that's not realistic. It means creating moments where your body can relax and reset. This can be as simple as taking a walk, breathing deeply, spending time away from screens, or doing something that allows your mind to slow down. These small moments send a powerful signal to your body that it is safe, and when your body feels safe, it lets go of stored energy more easily. Hydration also plays a bigger role than most people realize. As you age, your body's signals for thirst can become less noticeable, but your need for water remains essential. Even mild dehydration can affect your energy, your metabolism, and your ability to focus. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports every system in your body, from digestion to fat metabolism. And then there is consistency. This is where real transformation happens. After 30, your body doesn't respond well to short bursts of extreme effort followed by inconsistency. It responds to steady, repeated habits. Small actions done daily. Eating balanced meals, moving regularly, sleeping well, managing stress. These may seem simple, but together they create a powerful shift. The truth is, there is no single secret, no quick fix, no extreme method that will suddenly change everything overnight. But when you combine these principles, something remarkable happens. Your body begins to trust you again. It stops holding on to excess fat. Your energy stabilizes. You feel more in control. And perhaps the most important part of all this is your mindset. After 30, your journey is no longer about punishment. It's not about forcing your body into a shape. It's about understanding it, supporting it, and guiding it. When you stop fighting your body and start working with it, the process becomes not only more effective, but also more sustainable. So if you've been struggling, if you've been confused, if you've been wondering why things don't work the way they used to, now you have your answer. And more importantly, you have a direction. Your body after 30 is not the end of your progress. It's a new beginning, one where the rules are different, but the results can be even better. Because when you learn how to fuel your body properly, move it intelligently, rest it deeply, and care for it consistently, you don't just lose weight. You rebuild your energy. You regain your confidence. And you become stronger in a way that lasts. This is not about going back to who you were at 20. This is about becoming the best version of yourself now.